So here we are outside the first place we lived in Kunming. This is when Daniel was like 1.5.
There used to be a restaurant down here, a really noisy restaurant, and we lived up above it on the second floor here. So we only spent about 3 or 4 months there, and then we had to move because of all the noise. So here's the street. There's a few more shops here since we were here. Say hi, Dan. Yes, Daniel. Okay, so now we are outside the wicker basket. They're hanging out. Daniel's going to go over and see what he can see. This is the place we used to hang out a lot. Christmas, other meetings with friends and yummy dinners. Hi. And here we are. This is the entrance to our first xiaoqu, Kaiyuan xiaoqu. Okay, and this is the actual entrance when we went into our flat in Kaiyuan. So we're on the second floor. Yeah, these are the old style buildings. And, courtyard. I used to do Chinese lessons outside here with a guy from university because he liked to smoke and I refused to let him smoke inside. So we had an office, sort of prayer house, ministry place here. You stand up, wave again. He wants to wave. So this is the Xishan government area. You see the Xishan government building in the background, a big park and behind those trees. Used to hang out there a lot. That's the road down to Tunya. So here we are at the entrance to Chunyan xiaoqu. It's out there. When we first got here, this motorway wasn't here. It was sort of nice and quiet. We used to cross over here a lot. And this is where we come in. There's a swimming pool, coldest pool in the world. So we're behind there. This is down, and this is Kunming Li, down where we used to live down the end here. So we'll just go down. Over in these shops here was where we used to get a haircut, and where aunties used to be. So like 2-kwa haircuts. This is, I think, where aunties used to be. Now it's Isaac Bookshop. It's the last bookshop, but it's actually closed down. So it's definitely the last bookshop. This is the compound that a lot of people used to live in, the Nichols, Jean Bannon. Okay, this is our second place. This is our Kunming Li. So don't say it's our first place, it's the other place is so short. We lived here for about 3 years on the second floor. Used to be the old couple here, used to look after the place. And here we are, Kunming Li, Aradong Yidaya. We're up there on the second floor there. It's a 4-bedroom place. It's quite nice, but old. We even had a garage here at one stage, and they were so cheap. We had, I think maybe it was this little one here. Actually, I can think about it. Just to put our motorbikes in there. Okay, and here we are outside the Kunming Li place. We're on the second floor there, so there's nothing much to look at. It's all pretty run down. This is the street down to the main road from Tunya. A lot of time coming down here. Down used to buy toys. On the shops here, we used to eat here a lot. These little restaurants. These little places here, I think they were built illegally on there, but they're still there. Little restaurants. And there's some mahjong den. There's lots of little places. We used to eat here a lot. Hasn't really changed. They have a buffet there, no? We used to eat here a lot as well. The place is still here after all these years. Say hello, you're famous. Noodles, jiazi. I think this is where Wicker Basket used to be when it was just a little hole in the wall. Say hello. At the entrance to the famous Chunyan Park, we used to hang out, learn Chinese, bring visitors, fall in the pond, do all sorts of interesting things. So again, here's the old Chunyan Park, sort of the old and the new skyscrapers in the background. The new Kunming. So this park used to be the walkway we'd have to walk through to get buses and things like that, so we spent quite a bit of time here. At the Hobbit entrance, goes in a toilet, he'll be hitting his head. This is Jimhua Pulu. It's the main road that we used to go up and down a lot. If you go on all the way down to there, you get to Weimar. But most of the shops and the old bird and flower market have gone, been knocked down. This is the Bank of China, our first bank here. Used to have to come here. Now it's right next to the subway. And the old number 6 bus station. It's gone. And this is Qinglang, Yunnan. This is brand new when we moved in. It's quite a small xiaoqu, not so big. So we really liked it here. This is the front of it. We'll just go around to the entrance in a minute. And opposite is Millennium Dragon. The first gym was there, which is great. Here's the entrance to Qinglang, Yunnan. You sort of walk in there and go through. There's the post boxes there. We'll take it inside later. Okay, we're now inside the xiaoqu. This was the playground where Danny used to play. And we would do what do you call it? Treasure hunts, bury things in the sand, and had a few birthday parties here. Remember this place, Dan?
Yep.
Used to play here and do stuff, so still the same. Okay, we also used to have parties, birthday parties under here too. So I think we were actually along here. This is a pretty cool place. So even when it was raining, the kids could come and play under here. I think this is our entrance here. Okay, so in Qinglang, Yunnan, I think we were on the 6th floor. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think we're up there somewhere. And it goes up to the top. I think this is the nicest xiaoqu we lived in. It's definitely the best one. After living in Chunyan and Kaiyuan, had such nice gardens and trees and things. We really enjoyed it here, and a place for the kids to run around. No cars and bikes and things in this middle part here, so it was really quite beautiful. Okay. Oh, Daniel said this is the place he got the guinea pigs.
Someone gave me guinea pigs.
The cleaners were giving guinea pigs away. So what was the guinea pig's name?
Scamper.
Scamper or Moto, wasn't it?
Motor. Oh yeah. It was.
Moto?
No, it was Scamper.
Okay, so yeah.
Scamper lived extremely long.
Yes, we had this guinea pig for quite a while. I think the cleaners are still down there.
Yeah, it was down there. It was like around here. They gave them to me.
Okay.
I have a picture when I was little in front of the little thing.
Yeah, this is the famous water wheel.
Was it that one?
So Danny used to have this little sort of thing he would sit on and zoom around here, like a little scooter. This is a Muslim restaurant. We used to eat at a lot, especially when Graham and Linda came back in the old days with the team here. And here's the entrance to the park. So we used to watch fireworks here at Chinese New Year. A lot more trees have grown up now, so interesting. So fireworks will all be up in the sky. Just hang out there a lot. Now this is the road from Chunyan down to Qinglang, Yunnan. This is the 3rd place we lived. This is the Xishan government building. This was the main landmark in the area and the way we used to direct people. This is actually on the edge of the park there. Here we are in the park, if we can call it a park, more like a square I suppose. We used to come here and watch the fireworks and hang out here in the evenings, watch the people dancing and singing and doing all sorts of stuff. The second last place we live, this is Yunnan Yingxiang. Okay, so look at some buildings there, it's pretty much how we left it. This is the sort of guardhouse near our place, shops down there. And this is the first place in Yunnan Yingxiang that we lived. This is block 40, we were here for a year before we were kicked out. They actually wanted to kick us out after a few months, but we managed to get them to let us stay here. And we were, this is block 40, oops, well, block 41 actually. The Newberries were block 40 and we were up there somewhere. So our place was a nice big place. It was 200 square meters, which is awesome. Here we are at the little shops by where we used to live here. It's our favourite little store. There's Daniel going for a drink. Used to buy some stuff here. There's the Chaoshu there, the supermarket. And there's like a veggie and meat place here. This is doing a chicken. So even though it's in the city, still pretty much like the countryside. Daniel drinking a Monster. Okay, this is our second place in Yunnan Yingxiang. This was block 48. Okay, we had this cool bridge to go over. It's the only way to get in here, other than the stairs up the top. So it wasn't the most convenient place. They turned this lake into sort of a wetlands, which was cool. The year of the big flood, the water ripped through here and ripped up all the concrete that's underneath it. But it's looking very ecological now. It's a little courtyard in front of our place. And this is block 48, our entrance. Mahjong back down there again. And we were way up there on the 15th floor. There's been various times there's been a little shop here or Mahjong place. We have like the Mahjong place, it's a gamble. Dens of iniquity. This is where Daniel and I used to play cricket for homeschool PE. See, there's quite a good little cricket pitch there. We had our own wickets and everything. Here's Daniel pretending he can still play. So Yunnan Yingxiang has now been surrounded by these 40-story residential skyscrapers. Quite interesting. This is the dilemma of the 40 stories, how to reach the people that live in those. The famous golf cart taxi buses. This is the back gate, called the river gate to Yunnan Yingxiang. So you see the canal there. It's all changed here, a lot of construction going on, building, and all the new towers that they've built, 40-story towers. New road there. Now here we are at Jinshuiwan, our latest place. It's the Shakandadao entrance. Nothing spectacular here. Restaurants that opened for a while then closed. Now we're driving through Jinshuiwan. It's quite nice here actually, lots of trees, quite quiet, lots of old people. We still get to drive our three-wheel motorbike here, yay! Exercise areas. Quite nice people around at the moment. Okay, so we've just come in from the Shakandadao from the south entrance. Oh, just the little bridges. Quite pretty through there. Yes. Right at the back of the Xiaochu, not quite at the back, thankfully, because they're building buildings at the back there at the moment. Close enough on the inside that it's too noisy. It's the children's playground. Going to a little turn off to the place. There's a nice little stream that runs through there. So to charge our bike, we have to drive all the way in. And here we are at block 17. Okay, so this is block 17. Here's our motorbike getting charged. Run a wire down from the 8th floor. So we're actually on the 8th floor, all the way up here. And second to top, it's a 2-story place, so most of these flats are 2 stories. Yeah, it's quite a nice little environment here. A stream that runs through at the back here. Floods when it rains. And lots of fruit trees that are losing their leaves at the moment.